If you're worried about the dreaded tumbleweed on the dance floor on your wedding evening reception, there's really no need to panic, because I've got 5 top tips which are very simple but also effective to make sure this doesn't happen. Number 1, simply dim the lights. No one wants to dance on a dance floor where it's floodlit. So speak to the venue, check what lighting they have, speak to your band or DJ, and especially if you can have roving lights, so just to create a bit more movement on the dance floor to make everyone feel more comfortable. But definitely turn those lights down if you can. Number 2, make sure you have a clearly defined dance floor, and also that the size is right for your number of guests. If it's huge, you've only got 50 or 60 guests and they're going to be pottering around, it's going to look empty anyway. And also, again, they're going to feel self-conscious. So make sure it's clearly defined, everyone know where the dance floor is in front of the DJ or the band, and also that there's enough space, but at the same time, not too much space. My 3rd tip, and probably I would say the most important, is don't start the party too early. I know it's tough, you've got guests arriving at around 7 o'clock and you're worried about getting everything going, but honestly, I promise you, if you hold off till around 9 o'clock, everyone will then be ready to dance. As they arrive, they're catching up, finding out the gossip from the day and having a few drinks, and if you try and force it, you're guaranteed an empty dance floor anyway. So just hold off till at least 9 o'clock if you can. Okay, and number 4 is be present. It's your big day, the bride and groom, and so your guests will naturally gravitate to wherever you are. If you're on the dance floor having a good time, that's exactly where they'll be. If you're not natural dancers as a bride and groom, and although you want your guests to be on the dance floor having a good time, but maybe you feel that you need to be catching up with everyone else that isn't on the dance floor, then use your best friends or your bridesmaids, the ones that are most extrovert, and ask them to get up first, because as soon as there's a crowd on the dance floor again, everyone else will follow. And my final tip, this might not always be possible, but if you can, try and make sure your bar is in the same room. Because otherwise, if people are going off to get drinks and they'll get sidetracked and they'll meet people chatting, they'll forget about the band or the music that's on, and you'll have a divide between the people that are on the dance floor and the people that are in the bar. Whereas if the bar is in the same room, they might go off to get a drink, but they're still seduced by the music or the band, and they'll do the dad dance on the way back to the dance floor. So if you can, try and make sure your bar's in the same room. So that's 5 simple tips. Number 1, dim the lights. 2, clearly defined and the right size dance floor. Number 3, don't start the entertainment at the band or the DJ too early. Number 4, be present, or at least get some friends to get up first for you. And number 5, ideally, if you can, have the bar in the same room. I hope that helps.